In my previous videos, I've tried to highlight the significance of intervals in music theory, which is the space or distance between notes. We also learned that the intervals in the major scale are the framework on which music theory is built. All intervals are actually organized and named by how they originate in the major scale. Let's take a look. The major scale is a 7-note scale, and each scale degree is labeled as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Each scale degree represents its own interval relating back to the note 1. A major second is the distance between the note 1 and 2, which is a whole step. And it's called a major second because it's the distance from 1 to 2 in the major scale. A major third is the distance between the notes 1 and 3, or 2 whole steps. And again, it's called a major third because it's the distance from 1 to 3 in the major scale. So this is what I mean when I say the major scale is the template for all music theory. A perfect fourth is the distance between 1 and 4, which is 2.5 steps. A perfect fifth is the distance between the notes 1 and 5, or 3.5 steps. A major sixth is the distance between 1 and 6, or 4.5 steps. A major seventh is the distance between 1 and 7, or 5.5 steps. And finally, an octave is the distance between 1 and the next one, which is 6 full steps, but you could also look at that as 12 half steps because we've gone through each one of the 12 notes in the musical alphabet. So those are the 7 basic intervals in the major scale. But even the intervals I haven't mentioned yet are named as modified versions of these 7. These are the template of music theory. In the next video, I'm going to round out the rest of the intervals and explain how to modify these intervals to become minor, diminished, or augmented.